looking ahead tonight on an issue that will require your vote early next year. The Spokane City Council is expected to decide next week whether to put a measure on the ballot to raise your property taxes.
The council president says the funds are needed to pay for services that keep the city safe. The levy would generate about $5.8 million. The bulk of the funds would allow the city to keep 30 of the firefighters, mostly alternative response units, that it was able to add with money from a grant that expires next year. It'll also allow the city to add 20 new police officers. KXLY 4's Caroline Rourke working for you tonight.
And Caroline City Council says this is something the city needs.
He did, Nadine. He told me today that this is something that he and the other members of the council think is very important to the people of Spokane. They won't officially vote on it until their meeting next Monday, but they took kind of an initial vote yesterday and voted unanimously, and City Council President Ben Stuckert says he thinks the people of Spokane should have the chance to vote as well. If this levy is passed by the council and then by the people, property owners would pay 30 cents for every $1,000 of assessed value.
A home that's worth $100,000, it'd be $30 a year. If you have a $200,000 home, it'd be $60 a year.
The bulk of the money generated would be used to retain 30 of the firefighters added through a federal grant that expires next year, and to hire 20 new police officers.
Because I don't want to be in a position at the end of next year where we're still not caught up on police and we're laying off a whole bunch of firefighters.
The city's 2019 budget does include provisions for police and fire.
That budget allows for all the firefighters to stay on through the end of 19, and it hires 10 new police officers.
A 2017 study cited the police department needed about 40 new officers. The 2018 budget added 10, and 2019's will do the same. If passed, this levy would fulfill what the council president says the city needs.
Taxes should be the last resort, but I also know that the most important thing to citizens is public safety.
And what its people want.
People get frustrated when you call Crime Check, report that you've been robbed, and you get a call back that says, yeah, we probably won't have anybody responding. Stuckert
says he and the other members of the council field concerns about it all the time.
We all pick up our phones, we all read our emails, and we all know what the concerns of the citizens are. This is an important one to them.
We reached out to the city of Spokane today to ask for the mayor's thoughts on this levy, but we haven't heard back yet. If the council passes this next Monday, a special election would be held on February 12th. Now, we want to hear from you about this issue. Would you vote in support of or against this property tax increase? You can let us know right now by joining the conversation on the KXLY 4 News Facebook page. In downtown Spokane, I'm Caroline Rourke, KXLY 4 News.